Margaret is 71 years old. She lives alone in Ohio. Every month, like clockwork, she checks her bank account on the third Wednesday. Social Security. That one deposit is how she pays her rent, her groceries, her medications. But this past January, something changed. The number was smaller. Not by a lot, but enough. She panicked. She picked up the phone and called her local Social Security office, the number she'd been calling for years. Nobody answered. She tried again the next day, and the day after that. When she finally got through, 3 weeks later, the person on the other end wasn't even from her state. And what they told her made everything worse. Margaret had made a mistake. A quiet little mistake that millions of seniors across America are making right now. And most of them don't even know it. I am Honey. I am a senior policy analyst who tracks Social Security rules, Medicare changes, and retirement laws, so that you don't have to wade through hundreds of pages of government documents alone. And today, I need to walk you through something important. There have been major changes to how Social Security serves you in 2026. The offices have changed. The phone system has changed. The way you prove who you are has changed. And your monthly check, even though it was supposed to go up, may actually feel like it went down. I'm going to explain exactly what happened. I'm going to show you the official rules straight from the Social Security Administration's own website. And I'm going to give you 3 specific steps you need to take this week to make sure you don't fall into the same trap that caught Margaret. But I also need you to stay with me until the very end of this video, because there's one hidden mistake, something most seniors would never even think to check. And if you don't fix it, it could delay your payments or even lock you out of your own benefits. Let's get into it. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old, retired out of Virginia 2 years ago, worked for 38 years, paid into Social Security every single paycheck. Robert did everything right. He waited until his full retirement age to claim. He kept all his paperwork. He even set up direct deposit years ago, so his check would go straight into his bank account like clockwork. But here's what Robert didn't do. He never created a personal My Social Security account online. He never saw the need. He'd always just called his local office when he had a question. Walked in once or twice. Friendly people. They knew his name. Then, earlier this year, Robert's bank merged with another bank. His account number changed. He needed to update his direct deposit information with Social Security, so he called his local office. But the system had changed. He wasn't routed to his local office anymore. He was connected to a national service center, someone in another state. They didn't have his walk-in history. They didn't know him. The agent on the phone told Robert he needed to verify his identity before they could change his direct deposit. Robert said, "Sure, ask me anything." But that wasn't enough anymore. The old knowledge-based questions, your mother's maiden name, your date of birth, those don't cut it now. Social Security tightened their security because scammers were using stolen personal data to redirect people's checks. The agent told Robert he could verify his identity online through his My Social Security account, but Robert didn't have one. She told him he could generate a one-time PIN at SSA GovPin, but that also required a My Social Security account. The only option left? Go to a field office in person. Robert called to schedule an appointment. The earliest available slot was 5 weeks away. For 5 weeks, Robert's Social Security check went to his old bank account, an account that no longer existed. The payment bounced. He had to borrow money from his daughter to cover his mortgage. Robert didn't break any rules. He didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't have one thing set up, one account, one login. And that single gap turned a simple bank change into a 5-week nightmare. This is the mistake. And it is everywhere right now. Let me walk you through exactly what changed in 2026. And I'm not going to give you opinions. I'm going to show you what the Social Security Administration itself is saying on its own official website. Change number 1. Your local office doesn't work the way it used to. Starting January 6, 2025, Social Security moved to appointment-based service at all field offices nationwide. You can no longer just walk in and expect to be seen quickly. The SSA's official notice says, and I quote, "We will require customers to schedule an appointment for service in our field offices." Now, they also say they will not turn away vulnerable populations, military personnel, people with terminal illnesses, or individuals with urgent situations. But for everyone else, you need an appointment. Then, in March of 2026, an even bigger change happened. As of March 7, 2026, when you call Social Security or schedule an appointment, you are no longer being connected to your local field office. The system is now centralized, national. The person helping you could be anywhere in the country. And here's the number that matters. According to AARP, citing official Office of Personnel Management data from January 2026, the Social Security Administration lost more than 6,000 employees in 2025 alone. On top of that, about 1,000 field office staff were reassigned to handle calls on the national helpline. The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities found that when you adjust for inflation, SSA's customer service budget shrank by 21.2% between 2010 and 2025, while the number of beneficiaries grew by 26%. Now there is some good news. Congress stepped in. On February 3, 2026, a spending bill was signed into law that gave SSA an additional $50 million for customer service. That same bill directed the SSA to avoid closing field offices and to report wait times to Congress every single month. And the SSA's own performance dashboard, updated April 10, 2026, shows that the national 800-number average wait time dropped from 20 minutes in March 2025 to 7 minutes in March 2026. The answer rate improved from 41% to 83%. But, and this is a big but, that 7-minute average is for people who stay on the line. AARP reported that the SSA Inspector General found the average wait time for a callback was over 60 minutes as of September 2025, and more than half of customers trying to schedule an appointment for retirement or survivor benefits waited more than 4 weeks to get a date. Change number 2. Identity verification is tighter. This is the one that caught Robert. And this is the one that's going to catch a lot of you if you're not prepared. The Social Security Administration now requires stronger identity verification for anyone changing their direct deposit information. Here is what the SSA's official page says, word for word. If you are not applying for benefits or changing direct deposit information for current benefits, there is no need to contact Social Security to prove identity. So let me say this clearly. If you are not changing anything, if your check is going to the same bank account it's always gone to, you do not need to verify your identity. Your payments continue, period. But if you need to change where your check goes, you have 3 options. Option 1. Do it online through your personal My Social Security account. This is the fastest and most secure way. Option 2. As of April 28, 2025, you can do it by phone. Call 1-800-772-113. But first, you need to go to ssa.gov PIN to generate a one-time security code. And to get that code, you need a My Social Security account. Option 3. If you cannot do it online and you cannot generate the PIN, your only option is to visit a Social Security office in person. And as we just discussed, getting an appointment could take weeks. Here's the critical warning. The SSA says, directly on their website, Social Security will never contact you by a text message to provide or confirm information about your identity. Ignore a text message like this if you receive one. If you get a text, an email, or even a phone call saying your Social Security number has been suspended or you need to verify your identity immediately to keep your benefits, that is a scam. Every single time. Change number 3. Your raise may not be a raise. In October 2025, The Social Security Administration announced a 2.8% cost of living adjustment for 2026. For the average retired worker, that meant an increase from $2,015 a month to $2,071 a month. About $56 more. Sounds like good news, right? But here's what happened next. Medicare. Part B, that's the part that covers your doctor visits and outpatient care, went up from $185 a month to $202.90 a month. That's a $17.90 increase, almost 10%. And for most seniors, that Part B premium is automatically deducted from your Social Security check. So that $56 raise, it's really about $38 once Medicare takes its share. And that's before your Medigap supplement, before your Part D drug plan. Some seniors saw their supplement premiums jump by 18 to 50% this year, depending on their insurer and where they live. For seniors with smaller benefit amounts, say $640 a month, the COLA added roughly $18. The Medicare increase alone nearly wiped that out entirely. I also want you to know about a new protection. Under the bill that was signed into law in July 2025, if you are 65 or older, there is now a new $6,000 tax deduction that can reduce or offset taxes on your Social Security income. This is available for individual filers with income up to $75,000 or married couples up to $150,000. This runs through the 2028 tax year. Talk to your tax preparer about this. It could save you real money this filing season. All right? Here is exactly what I need you to do. 3 steps. This week, not next month. This week. Step 1. Create your personal My Social Security account right now. Go to ssa.gov, My Account. Set it up. If you need help, ask a family member, a grandchild, a trusted friend. This one account lets you check your benefit amount, download your tax forms, change your address, change your direct deposit, generate the one-time security PIN, and even schedule appointments using the new iAppointments tool. Without this account, you are locked out of every fast service channel the SSA offers. You'll be forced into the slowest lane, in-person visits with multi-week wait times. This is the mistake Robert made. This is the mistake Margaret made. Don't make it. Step 2. Do not respond to any text message, email, or unexpected phone call claiming to be from Social Security. The SSA has confirmed on their official website that they will never text you to verify your identity. They will never email you asking for your Social Security number. If someone calls and pressures you to act immediately or threatens that your benefits will be suspended, hang up. If you're worried the call might be real, hang up and call the SSA directly yourself at 1-800-772-1213. You call them. Don't let them call you. Step 3. Schedule your appointments in advance, always. If you need to visit a Social Security office for any reason, to prove your identity, to resolve an issue, to ask a question you can't handle online, do not walk in without an appointment. The SSA's own data shows that customers with an appointment wait about 6 minutes. Customers without an appointment wait dramatically longer. Call your local office or the national number at 1-800-772-1213 to schedule, or use the new iAppointments tool online through your My Social Security account. And remember, the system now only books appointments up to 40 days out. If no slots are available, call back. Don't give up. Your benefits are worth the effort. Keep copies of every letter, every notice, every confirmation number. If you receive mail from Social Security, even if it looks different from what you're used to, even if it comes from an unfamiliar processing center, open it, read it, respond to it. Ignoring official SSA correspondence can lead to benefit adjustments or even suspension. Before I let you go, I need to tell you something that I tell everyone who watches this channel. YouTube is not reliable for keeping you updated in real time. I mean that. The algorithm decides what you see. You might subscribe, you might hit the bell, and YouTube might still not show you my next video for weeks. That's just how this platform works. But the changes to Social Security, to Medicare, to your retirement, they don't wait for an algorithm. They happen fast, they happen quietly, and by the time most people find out, the deadline has already passed. That's why I set up something specifically for you. There is a link in the description below this video. It will take you to the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. When you join, you'll be able to download a free guide called the Senior Benefits Protection Guide. It covers Social Security, Medicare, pensions, banking rules, insurance policies, and travel regulations, all in one place. And more importantly, you will receive real-time alerts when a rule changes, when a deadline is approaching, when there's a scam going around. You'll know about it the same day, not 3 weeks later when it shows up in your YouTube feed. This costs you nothing. It takes 30 seconds. And it could be the difference between catching a change in time and finding out too late. The link is in the description, right below this video. Join today. Now, I need your help with something. If you know another senior, a parent, a neighbor, a friend from church, someone at the community center who doesn't know about these changes, share this video with them. Send it in a text, print out the 3 steps, and hand it to them. Not everyone is online. Not everyone will see this, but everyone deserves to know. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you set up your My Social Security account yet? Have you noticed your check going down even though the COLA was supposed to give you a raise? I read every single comment, and your stories help me know what to cover next. I am Honey, and I will see you in the next one.